Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. And now, Bo Bichette. Outside low, and we're underway in Denver. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swings through that.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Andres Jimenez. This to third, loves it on the dive, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Fly ball down the line, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Fouled off left side.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Swing and a miss. Back here in Denver, and on the hill here today, Spencer Turnbull.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2?
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Definitely didn't get all of that one, but man, the wind almost pushed it over the fence and left.
And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Preston Wilson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That one felt good, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. Popped up. Bichette. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that is the third out of the inning. New inning getting started. And now it's Dalton Varsho. And there's a ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's George Springer. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Gets him to chase after that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Springer stands at second with 2 gone.
Outside.
Next pitch is outside.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball.
Threw it by. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Mike Lowell. Up the middle. Bichette. Throws to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, bro. Things change from game times to your daily routine. But he sure makes the transition look easy. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate.
Runner on the move. Squirts away a little bit. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. The pitch. Line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw in. Safe. In comes the run from second. And they lead by 3. Back to the top of the lineup. Javier Sanoja will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Liner, base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And George makes the grab. And now the center fielder, Preston Wilson. He's already homered in this game. Hit in the air, center field. Varsho moving under it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the DH, Will Wagner. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Bichette batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Jimenez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air to left down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Just missed.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And that chance handled. Guerrero takes it to the bag. And a quick out, number 1. And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Doubled his first time. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. 2 down, bases empty. Luis Gonzalez now at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And that one hammered. That's back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And they add on. It's 5-zip. Bases empty with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Mike Lowell. There's a line drive to left field. Base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Turnbull with a move to first. And he's back safely. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And another ball.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Fastball pretty much middle.
On the mound now, number 56.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today.
Runner takes off, and that one is lifted in the air. Varsho moving under it. He's there. He's got it. Anthony Santander at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He'll touch them all. And they've got their first run. It's 6-1. Now here is Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Varsho, 28 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Springer in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's in for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And it's even up. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. And now 1-2. Right side, Lopez. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Bottom 4, here's the left fielder, Javier Sinoja. That's to third, Clement. The throw to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So up next, Preston Wilson. He's already homered here in this one. Moved to first. Pendleton back on a dive. Lifted in the air, right center field. Springer on the move. And it's caught for the out. So digging in, Kyle Mansardo. 0 for 2 in this one. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. Swings through that one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play. Back here in Denver, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Righty reliever out of the pen, Edward Cabrera.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Check swing, called strike. That one outside. And the count 1-2. Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, nobody out. And the batter now, Will Wagner. Cabrera ready to fire now. And that drops in for a strike. That's off the inside corner. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Bichette in the box again. Takes a strike. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now the number 2 hitter, Andres Jimenez. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Bichette off of first with 2 away. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup. Now 2-2. Missed inside with the curve. And down on strikes he goes. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Agustin Ramirez. Just missed.
Outside.
Well, these players doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game.
Oh, gets dirty from his knees. The throw on the money. Nice play. So up next, Luis Gonzalez. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Out to center. Varsho settles under this one. Makes the grab for the second out. Mike Lowell getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. He gets there with the slide. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
just
that's
missed.
just out.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it.
One ball,
Vladdy back
two
in
strikes.
2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023.
inside, ball two.
Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs. Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
The 2-2. And that's in the dirt. That one misses.
ball four.
So a leadoff walk. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Rob Nen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
0-2 is the count.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. That one at triple digits. Guerrero stands at first with one out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the batter is George Springer. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And
One
that
and one.
skips in the dirt. Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Swing and a miss.
One ball, two
And that one
strikes.
is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Springer swings through that. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Tap
One ball,
dances out of the way
two
of that
strikes.
one. A swing and a soft liner. Calls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Otto Lopez. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. So the batting order turns over. Javier Sanoja, the next to hit. And a base hit into right center field. So a man aboard now with one away. Next to hit, Terry Pendleton. That one is hammered right field. Back there. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And now the center fielder, Preston Wilson. And that one
Ball one.
upstairs, ball one. Sanoja leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Step off throw to
Hey, he's good.
first. Sanoja dives back in safely. In the air, out towards left center. Varsho makes the grab. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson.
Griffin Jacks will take over here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there. You also
No ball,
had the
2 strikes.
pleasure of going over
Ball.
and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
He
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. So now here's the DH, Will Wagner. And a base hit right there. And that extends the inning. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Strike 2. The Blue Jays with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Bottom of the 7th, stepping in, Kyle Manzardo. And that misses.
That's inside.
And it's 1-0. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Adios, pelota. He sends it out of here. It's 8-1. A new arm into the game, the righty, Brian Burr.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And that one ripped into right, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Luis Gonzalez digs in now. Lined into right. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Checks over to first, back safely. Now a chance for Mike Lowell. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Springer going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 9-1. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Ripped to right. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 12-1. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Jose Urena.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Back there. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Preston Wilson will hit next. This one in the air. Guerrero drops into the glove. That is the inning. Back here in Denver, we're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. And that misses. Ball 1. And a strike on the outside edge.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
1
ball.
ball,
Try to
2
go
strikes.
again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Wilson pulls that one down. And there's 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. There's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the
Nope,
at-bat.
that's
If he's
ball.
not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays.
Nope,
that
outside.
one outside, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Late on that fastball.
That was straight
1 ball,
queso
2
right
strikes.
there.
That one ripped. Gonzalez moving back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Anthony Santander knocks one out. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 12-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Yeah.
That clips the corner. Swings through it. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Swinging a foul straight back.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He will score. To first, and he scrambles back safely. Took a big turn there. So up next, Luis Gonzalez. Urania picks over, and he's back in easily. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Adios, pelota. He'll circle the bases. His second home run of the game. It's 15-2. And here is Mike Lowell. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Out there to center. Varsho on the move. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's one away. Xavier Edwards now at the plate. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Springer there makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Otto Lopez. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, right field. And George makes the grab. And that is that. We go to the 9th. Here's George Springer to start it off. So they turn things over to the righty, Yohan Duran.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Clement now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Duran, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
That's off the mark. 2-2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the controlled command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Kerr in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. They're down to their final strike.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Duran is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs.
Here's the shortstop. At the plate, Brooks Baldwin. There's the strike at the knees. And that's how this game gets started. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one just missing inside. 1-2 the count. And a swing and a miss. One gone here. And here is Michael A. Taylor. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. Taylor, in his 10th season, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2009. And now 2 balls and a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
2-2 the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here is Sosa to the plate. That's in there. Strike 1. There's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Now the left fielder, Javier Sanoja. Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that.
Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Pitch misses there. And that's ball 1. Runner goes again. And that one in the air center field. Taylor has a beat on it. And there's one away. Preston Wilson getting ready to hit. Cannon checks on first. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Man at second. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Next offering way off the plate. Outside.
2 strikes.
Sanoja over at second, 1 down. Check on the runner. Sanoja back in on a dive. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Manzardo. That misses.
That's inside.
1-0. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And that gives them a lead. It's 2-0. Agustin Ramirez at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Base knock center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Digging in, Luis Gonzalez. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. So digging in, Mike Lowell. Out in front and foul to the left side. And that one lifted in the air center field. Taylor makes the play, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now the DH, Luis Robert Jr. outside. And that's ball one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right through there for a strike. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Mike Tauchman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And now the count is even. 1 out, bases empty. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Next to hit, Edgar Caro. And that one is in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Into center and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on. And
runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw to second and great jump. Edwards stands at second with no outs. Next offering is fouled back. Move to second. Edwards back on a dive. Runner goes again.
Yeah.
And now a wide throw to third.
2-2 the count.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Kicks and fires. Base hit and a run in to score.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's going to be Javier Sanoja. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Pickoff throw. Lopez dives back in safely. 1 on, nobody out. A run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Coming home. He'll score.
Picks himself up an RBI. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield. And that pitch was well in off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded.
Now Terry Pendleton. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 5-0. Here's the center fielder, Preston Wilson. 0 for 1 so far. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Back-to-back singles. Fielder got a piece of it, but...
And now... Kyle Manzardo. He's already homered in this game. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. A changeup missing. 1-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Late swing, fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Pitch misses outside. And that's ball 3. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Bases loaded, nobody out. Gonzalez digs in now. Doubled his first time up. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
And a run scores on the double play. And the batter now, Mike Lowell, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Up the middle. Oh, wow. Nice play. To his knee, the throw. What a play. Back here in Denver, on to the 3rd inning. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Andrew Benintendi now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Just missed. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Vaughn aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Here's Josh Rojas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Foul ball there. In the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's back here at Coors Field as we go to the last of the 3rd, and the batter will be the shortstop. Xavier hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. And it hits the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double. So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Javier Sanoja. Just missed.
You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Taylor under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. Terry Pendleton will hit next.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9. So up next, Preston Wilson. Now a check swing, but he held up.
1-0.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Manzardo. He's already homered here in this one. Baldwin. Good feed. That's one. And they bounce into 2 already. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael A. Taylor. Ball one there.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Sosa now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
He goes down looking. 2 down, base is empty. So here's Robert now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Robert in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. The delivery to Robert. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. And we're back. And now it's going to be Agustin Ramirez. That one hit to right. Tachman sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down. And now the right fielder, Luis Gonzalez. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Mike Lowell. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. 2 outs. Rocketed out towards right center, and no one can get there. Coming home, he'll score easily. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Move to second. Edwards back in on the dive. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's a rip to short, but he's there. Back here in Denver, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's Mike Tachman. Caught back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. And now the switch hitting catcher, Edgar Caro. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and chases a low one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next
Ball 2.
offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Vaughn stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground, 2 ball. Lopez over to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Bryce Wilson. Sanoha stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Now here is Terry Pendleton. Ripped, but it curls foul. That's through there for a strike. That one way inside.
Ball 2.
Runner at second, nobody out.
2-2 the count.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they throw a pair on the board. It's nothing. Preston Wilson now at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
There's a swing and a drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Safe at third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the day. And now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. New pitcher for the White Sox. Number 68. Agustin Ramirez getting ready to hit. Center field. Taylor hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now Luis Gonzalez, 1 for 3. In the air, center field, Taylor. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Top of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Joe Ryan on a pitch out of the pen here.
Now pitching, Joe Ryan.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Rojas, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one hammered center field. That's got a chance. And it hits the fence. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Gonzalez puts it away. 2 away now. And now Michael A. Taylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball to left. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th. Now here is Mike Lowell. On the ground. And foul ball. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next
1
pitch
ball,
misses
2
way
strikes.
outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
In the air, left field. And there's 2 away. Otto Lopez digs in now. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
They just threw that
0-1's the
fastball
count.
by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
In the air, out towards right center. Tuckman sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's
Ball
true.
inside.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double. So a man aboard, and now it's Luis Robert. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike at 95. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3. I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Snags it on the run. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in, Javier Sanoja. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Foul ball. The 0-1. That one ripped. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Preston Wilson, the next to hit. Pickoff move to second. Pendleton back on a dive. And ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In time to Vaughn. And now 2 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Manzardo. In the air, left field, down the line. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And the batter now, Luis Gonzalez. Headed towards the corner, and a foul ball. Ripped to third, but handled, and we're back. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Ryan back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
The count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Makes the catch for the out. Benintendi to the plate. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's in the dirt. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammate.
Yohan Duran comes on now. And now Josh Rojas. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. The next offering misses. And 1-1. That one
Bad ball,
missed.
too.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one just misses. 1 out and a runner at second. Strikes him out with 102. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a miss. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Penn Murphy. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. A gigantic blast. And they tack one on the board. It's 16-0. And here is Xavier Edwards. Misses the sweeper.
0-1.
Swung on, belted. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. That's to third, and that's just foul. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Check on the runner. Edwards dives back in safely. The 1-1. That's out to center field. Taylor makes the grab, 1 away. So a man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Javier Sinoja. Moved to second. Edwards back in on a dive. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Tachman makes the play. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline. Safe at third. Now a chance for Terry Pendleton. Right side. Tachman settles under it and makes the catch. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. Leading off, Michael A. Taylor. First offering, and it just misses. Just missed. That one in triple digits.
2-1.
Up and in, 3-1. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Wilson racing over to make the catch. Here's the second baseman, Lenin Sosa.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
White Sox down to their final out. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. The other way. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, we saw complete
Bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
On the ground to first. Feed to second, that's one. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done. Next to hit, Agustin Ramirez. There's the strike. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. And a slider misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one catches the zone, and that is strike 2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Wide throw, and it gets away. Runner at first with 2 away. Eric Wagaman, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in there for strike 1. Cut on and missed, and back here in Miami, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Matt Mervis. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Wilson tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Connor Norby. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed. Next offering upstairs. Get on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was...
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Throw, safe. 1 out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
2-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. And he chases that one below the zone.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Outside low. Gonna count 1 and 2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
I'm out.
Now batting, the shortstop, DJ Weatherholt. Now running on second base, number 58, Brett Mustang.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Runner, he's going, he's going!
Hey! 0-2. Ball, that's out. Aye.
Knockout play. Oh, this is Now batting, shortstop, J.J. Weatherholt.
He's out.
10 outs to go.
Hey. Ball. That's inside. No, he's safe.
Runner!
No, he's safe.
9 outs remaining. Oh, that's number 2 out. Shortstop, JJ.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Out. You're out. Hey! 0-1.
Runner, he's going.
Ball. He's safe.
Now batting, catcher, RJ. Numba.
Ball. Hey! 1-1. He's out.
9 outs remaining. Now batting, left fielder, Nick. Third.
Yeah! 0-1's the count. Hey! 0-1.
Where'd that one up? One out is good. And now 2 runs are in the score.
Timeout.
Now running at second base. Number 8, Jason Julio. Oh, that ball spoke.
He's out.
5 outs left, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this.
Runner, runner, runner.
Hee-haw. No, he's safe.
Now batting.
Hang
the
on.
shortstop,
We got time.
Weatherholt.
Out. No, he's safe. No, he's safe.
He's running at first base. Number 8.
Hey,
Jason
he's safe.
Julia. Lefty, deep to right center field. Goodbye, baseball. That's a 2-1 winner.
Hey. 0-1. One ball, 2 strikes.
Only warning track power.
Ball, that's inside.
Out to go. And they have just 1 run left to score. Let's go. Number 2, Greg Jones.
Hey! He's in there. He's safe. Oh!
9 outs remaining, and they have just one run left to
Hey.
score. Cheer 'em on, folks.
Ball. Ball 1, no strikes. Yeah! 1-1. Out.
8 outs left, and they have just one run left to score. Let's do this. Victory is there. Now batting, shortstop, J.K. Weatherholt.
Ball, that's out. Out. Ah! 0-1's the count. Ball one. 1-1. Hey! Out.
Pinch hitting, Jason Julio.
Oh, and 2. Got him. Got him.
Outstanding.
Hey! 0-1. Out. Hey! 0-1's the count. He's out. Inside ball. Ball, that's outside. Aye! 1 ball, 1 strike. Aye! 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3! Hang on, we got time.
He's running at first base. Number 2, Greg. Go.
Got him.
15 outs left. Lefty, deep to right center field. Goodbye, baseball. 2-run home run.
DC!
Runner!
Hey! He's safe. Out! Out! Hey! He's in there, he's safe! That's a ball. I got one ball, one strike. Hey! One ball, two strikes. Ball.
That's one run left. That's good. Now coming in to pinch hit. Swing game. Montgomery. Blasted deep. Oh, not quite enough.
Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. And here is Lane. Ready to go now? Here's Lane Thomas. There's the strike. The line to kick the pitch. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
Pickoff throw. Thomas back in on a dive.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Thomas aboard here at first with nobody out. Just missed.
That pitch is out.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. 1 away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Throw to first. Thomas back on a dive. Ramirez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Just missed. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
That's to third. Chapman. The throw to first, and that'll do it. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Luis Ortiz. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And that's downstairs. And that is ball one. And there's
Ball
a ball.
Two balls, one strike.
Out to short. Schneemann throws to first
Got him.
in time. One up, one down.
Batting second.
Here's Thompson to hit now. First
Ball,
pitch
that's out.
misses. One out, bases empty. And that one hammered way back there. And it's out of here into the home bullpen for a homer. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Bases empty, one away. Willie Mays digging in now. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
And just to touch on Mays' defensive ability, there isn't a ball he couldn't get to or a throw he couldn't make. He was an artist out there in the outfield.
Foul ball. And Singy, if you factor in Mays' 660 career homers and the .301 batting average on top of his defense, we might just... now this ball splits the gap in right center. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 3-0. Now the left fielder, Willie McCovey. Just missed. Inside. 2-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In plenty of time to first. Back here in Denver, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Roop back to work. And that one is downstairs. Ball one.
They're off to a great start. 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
And that drops in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-2 to count.
Pitch misses outside. Counts full, 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Kyle Manzardo, the next to hit.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Next offering is fouled back. Santana on at first. Nobody out. That one the other way. One at second. Anticipated first double play. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Stays alive. And a swing and a miss, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. Fought off foul. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Orlando Cepeda now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double. Now at the plate, Patrick Bailey. Into center. Thomas grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Turner, the next to hit, takes ball one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one is absolutely belted. 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Cepeda comes in to score, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Back here at Coors Field, here's the shortstop at the plate, Daniel Schneemann. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's Lane Thomas now, and that's in the dirt. Next offering is down low. Looked like it was a little bit up.
3-0.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find the zone. So in now for Cleveland. Runner takes off. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that one is lifted in the air. McCovey snags it. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Willie Mays. And that clips the inside corner.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
That one not close. And it's a ball and a strike. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and he's on at first. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Doubled his first time. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Ortiz picks to first. Mays dives back in safely. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Kwan moving back. Adios, pelota. An absolute smash to left. And they add to the lead. It's 6-0. And here is Matt Chapman. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Here's the left fielder, Willie McCovey. He's 0 for 1. Right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Willie Adames stands in. Grounded out his first time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
That one misses, and that's ball one.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it, and that is that. Back here in Denver, now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Swings through that one out in front that time. Kwan, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. And that's in the dirt. And the count 1-2. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And that one off the outside edge. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Clips the corner. 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. To third, Chapman. Sends it across to first. Guardians. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
First baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
That one ripped left field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Waste no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now Patrick Bailey. That's towards center. Thomas. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. Here's Justin Turner. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Santana. Turner is out. Hank Thompson digging in now. He's already homered here in this one. Down the line. Kwan sprinting after it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, digging in, Gabriel Arias. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That clips a corner. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So a man aboard. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. There's the strike. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. So they're at the corners now. Daniel Schneemann will hit next. And ball 1. Runners at the corners, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. And that is out of play. Now one missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
I got 3 and 2.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. And first offering is fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-2.
Ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Arias on third. Naylor at first. 1 gone.
3.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Now a chance for Will Brennan. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he really
No
sells
ball,
the
2
changeup
strikes.
with that arm action.
Fans another. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. Cantillo back to work. Ramirez sends it to first. And a quick out, number 1. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Sliced hard but foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Matt Chapman. Hard hit down the line and left. And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now Willie McCovey on the ground. Throw on to Santana. And the inning is top 6. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez.
Now pitching.
On the mound now, Sean Jelly.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Kwan stands in now and watches strike 1. And that is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. To the right side. Off balance feet. There's one. Undisputed first double play. So his plan of attack on the mound worked perfectly right there. Got what he was looking for.
Well, he was determined to get that hitter to take a pass at that pitch, knowing that if he got it on the ground, the defense is really good behind him. They could roll it up, get the double play. They did just that.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Patrick Bailey. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a swing and a drive. Gone! He dogs Someone's gotta eat. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 9-0. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Jacob Junis.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Fastball for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame here in the bottom of the 6th. Missed with a changeup, and the count's even at 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Thompson at the plate now as he chases after that one. Turner at second with nobody out. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And that one is inside. And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And here is Willie Mays, 1 for 3. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. So a man aboard. Now Mike Yastrzemski.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And he grounds one to the right side. Santana takes it to the bag. Inning ends. Back here in Denver. Now here is Gabriel Arias. Swing and a miss as he was late. Jelly, the tall righty, 230 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Chopper right side. Cepeda. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Daniel Schneemann. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Matt Chapman. And he swings through that one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Inside, just missed. And that's outside. Ripped towards third. Zips it across. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Willie McCovey now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Right down the chute. Strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
On the corner for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now, Orlando Cepeda. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. Base hit center field. Coming home. He will score. And it's an RBI single. It's 10-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That can be a really tough pitch to handle. A front door breaking ball. But he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Junis over to first. And he's back in safely. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Brennan makes the play. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Coors Field. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Now on the bump, Camilo Doval.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Slider got him for strike 3. Brennan now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Swing and a ground ball, and he can't come up with it. No throw, safe at first, and we'll see if it's an error. 2 on with 1 out. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Carlos Santana getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone.
0-1.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back and it's gone. A 3-run dinger. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 10-3. Kyle Manzardo the next to hit. 0 for 3 with left-hander out of the bullpen, Kyle Harrison.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Paul Sewald.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Swing and a pop-up. And that will drop foul. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Line drive, base hit.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there.
And he's out. And they got him. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. So they turn to their closer, Ryan Walker. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. Outside low. And the count is even 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Naylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's in there. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Now only 1 out remaining. Schneeman in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And that one missing low. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
1 strike away. 2-2 now. That one just misses. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Final score here today, 10.